Hi folks, welcome back to the Addicted Bookworm. Happy Tuesday. It is currently 2:01 in the afternoon. So I'm finally getting around to doing this. I was going to do this on Sunday. Unfortunately, things happened. My brother got sick and he was coughing a lot, and I just did not want that in the video. He is feeling a lot better now and everything, but what I'm actually doing after this video is I'm going to go out and look at how much trash is in the dumpster. Sorry about that. Let me jump. And then I will throw the items away. I'm busy working on getting my bedroom cleaned up, and then I will turn that into my fantasy book thing. I actually have less fantasy than cozy mysteries, so I'll be doing that. I'm gonna be doing that probably on. Well, I'm gonna clear it out, and then I'm gonna start putting some fantasy books in there. But I'm really gonna overhaul like a lot of my fantasy books, all that on Friday. Anyways, I'll try to hurry up to get this done because my brother went to Thornton's to get something to eat and stuff, and I want to make sure I'm done with this video before he comes back. So this is my 2-month review of my Kobo Libra color. This is my stylus pouch, and I use it to hold my $80 stylus pen. Yeah, I'm not spending another $80 for another stylus pen. I am not. No way. I've also had this one for close to 2 months, and I will tell you, this is a dang good pen. I really like it. Alright, so my inserts for my Kobo, love it. I love the fact is I can put the stickers on here and I'm not ruining my case. I love it to death. Alright, so one of the biggest reasons that I bought a Kobo in period is the fact I could borrow books from the library. As somebody that's really trying not to spend a lot of money on books, which I'm probably going to end up spending a lot of money on books, because next week I'm actually physically going to Barnes & Noble, the one in Paddock. I'm putting $25 aside this week, and then next week I will go. I just gotta see what when I'm off next week, and then I can make my plans. Or else I could just easily, if I see one of the days I'm coming in at 8, I can easily just go to Barnes & Noble early in the morning and look around, because I do want to pick up the Iron Queen, because I did finish that book and I do want to own it and everything. Anyways, so I love the power button in the back. I love the analytics. I love the fact that you can borrow books from the library and have it delivered to your Kobo. And I am currently reading, I can't pronounce the name. A lot of horror fans can pronounce their name. I cannot. Doesn't mean I'm not a horror fan. So in the movie Psycho, this character, she is the one that is in the infamous shower scene when Norman Bates, dressed up as his mother, goes and kills her. Well, in this one, she kills him. She manages to overpower him, and just by some way weird of luck, the knife ends up going into him. And the fact is that he's never been stabbed before his entire life is a shock to his system, and she just keeps on stabbing him and stabbing him and stabbing him until he dies. I think also she bites him as well. Anyways, so even though this was self-defense, okay, any officer will say it's self-defense. You have a reasonable expectation of privacy, and it was taken away from you. The thing about it is that there's a voice inside her head So Norman Bates is very famous in the horror genre as having what we call a multiple personality disorder, where his mother essentially lives in him and talks to him. That's the multiple personality part. I believe she has it as well. So the voice speaking inside of her is her mother. Now, I am on chapter 17 of this book, and I will say another thing I like about it. Yeah, I know I sucked at putting the protective thing on it, but right here, yeah, right here, it tells you, like, you know, I know I suck at it. I'm gonna try to fix it. But anyways, so yeah, so this is the book that I'm reading. I got this from the library, and I'm actually going to buy a physical copy of this book, and I'm going to send the digital copy back to the library, and I'm going to read the physical edition for the rest of the time that I'm reading the book. This is really good. This is really good. They update it for like modern audiences with like Instagram and stuff. That's fine, because Norman Bates can live in any time period. He's not just limited to like the 1950s or 1960s. Norman Bates can live in any time period, but he flourishes in an environment where he can control what people see. Anyways, so I also love the fact that with the stylus pen, I can, annotate on here. I can write stuff. It's really wonderful. I also like the notebook feature as well. I spent $199 on this device, a lot less than on a Kindle Colorsoft. I love the buttons. The buttons are really great. I was going to use this past Sunday because the church that I go to, they are actually on Facebook Live. And so if I miss a service, I can easily go on to Facebook Live, or I can watch it after it's gone live, and I can open it up and have my Bible and all that type of stuff. So I'm just going to turn this on so you guys can see. So this is in color. Now I'm sick and tired of people saying, "Oh, these colors are not as vibrant as is on an iPad." It is an e-ink screen, people. Stop constantly bringing that up. That really gets me off your video. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I like the color. I do. There is nothing wrong with this color at all. People will say, well, it's not as vibrant as an iPad. Yeah, that's the point. It's e-ink. It's not supposed to be vibrant. This is the reason people buy e-readers, so they don't get their brains blasted by blue light. There is nothing wrong with a colored e-reader not having that vibrant color. I also have a new thing called Books Read in 2026. So every time I finish a book that I either have it on on Kobo Plus, or I have purchased, I will put it on books that I've read in 2026, and then I will go back and I will purchase the books that I've read in 2026 that are still Kobo Plus. The Kobo Plus and listening is really great. I did not listen to anything last month, but I'm up for renewal of this I don't know when. I gotta go on here. Let's see here. See here. It's due the 19th, and that is, let's see, Sunday. So I'm going to make sure I've got the money. But yeah. The only downside to this device is that the battery doesn't last as long as on the Kobo Clara BW, and that is because it takes more power to have that collar thing. Anyways, other than that, I'm really enjoying this device. I love the page turn buttons. I love the fact it's in color. I love the fact it's not Kindle or not Amazon. And yeah, it is a good piece of technology, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Anyways, that is my video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one.